Scones are nice. Coffee's weak as dishwater. Thought a man like you'd be drinking espresso or macchiato or something.
I was wondering when you were going to come around. Go ahead, have at it. Call me out for betraying Lucky. Go ahead.
You think a lot of yourself, don't you, Nick? You always have. Well, you've finally shown yourself to be exactly what I always suspected. You are a true, full-blooded Cassadine.
It does. You warned Lucky about me, told him how deceitful I was. Well, you practically drilled it into his head. Don't trust Nikolas. Don't get too close to Nikolas. Nikolas is the enemy. Well, it turned out you may be right. Lucky's been nothing but fair to me. And I know what Elizabeth means to him. I watched him fall in love. I know how much he needs her and how much she needs him, but I took her anyway, didn't I? Destroyed the one true great love of my brother.
It gives me no pleasure to be right about you, Nick.
I sincerely doubt that, Luke.
Actually, I feel sorry for you after all these years that you've wasted trying to be the good Cassadine. Trying to make up for all the damage your family's done. Trying to be a good brother to Lulu and to Lucky and a good friend to Elizabeth. But it was a waste of time, wasn't it? You lost that battle. These Cassadine genes went out because we can never change who we are. Never. I could just write you off, do whatever it takes to destroy you. But you know, I spent too many years bringing down Stavros and Stefan to want to do all that again.
Why can't you write me off, Luke?
Because you're Laura's son, and you're Lulu's brother. And even though you destroyed his life, you're Lucky's brother. And anything I did to you would affect people I care about.
Really? I'm sure Lucky would be delighted if you made me pay for this.
Let's just be clear on where we stand. I don't trust you. I never will again. I'll never give you the benefit of the doubt. You and I are done. Stay out of my way, and I'll stay out of yours. However Lucky, Lulu, and Elizabeth want to deal with you, that's their business.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, today is my day to deal with vengeful Spencers. And guess what? You're next.
You're not worth declaring war on. Oh, maybe you're good for a thrashing when I've had a bad day, but beyond that, don't flatter yourself.
You're not taking sides?
Oh, I never said that. See, I don't buy the whole tortured prince thing. To me, you're just a spoiled, selfish pig who takes what he wants. You put all this misery in motion.
Yeah, well, I think we're all clear on that.
You pulled Elizabeth into an affair. You made it impossible for her to do her job and then suspended her without pay.
I realize that, but I'll cover any expenses she may have.
That's bloody noble of you, isn't it? Elizabeth's in pain, okay? I found her in Luke's office this morning staring at a flyer she crumpled up. I mean, she tried to cover it, but she's barely keeping it together.
What was the flyer?
What difference does that make?
Just tell me what it was.
It was for some special for Valentine's Day we're having at the start.
She was raped on Valentine's Day.
Elizabeth was raped?
She was 15. Lucky was supposed to take her to a dance that night, but he stood her up. She was alone at night in the park, and Lucky found her after it happened. Help her put her life back together, and that's how they fell in love.
And knowing all of that, you had to break it up.
It's a difficult day for her. It'll be even worse this year.
Yeah, she mentioned that. I didn't know the details.
Well, what did she say about Valentine's Day?
That you'd have to spend it without Lucky. And that sleeping with you had not only destroyed their future together, it had ruined their past.
Oh, my darling. Out riding the icy cliffs, no doubt? That is very dangerous.
What do you want?
I've come to you in your time of need. Oh, you worked so hard to be a good brother to Lucky. Must be terribly painful to be estranged. Not that I didn't warn you, and not that it wasn't inevitable, but some lessons need to be learned by experience. So, have a cup of tea, my darling, and tell me what I can do to help.